si fondono con la musica, una poesia che si traduce in emozioni, la magia delle parole in italiano. I see you there with your fragile heart, so full of pain.
All right. Hey, welcome to another broadcast. Oh, yeah, baby.
Let me show you
We playing our own music today.
love can do. Ooh, yeah. In this world of chaos,
Sing, AI.
and solace, in the quiet moment,
Woo! Oh, that's right. I can't sing. That's right. My contract. Forgot.
in perfect rhythm, feel the passion.
This is the first three songs you heard. That was actually put together by my son. We already got clashing record labels in the house. But I'm Big Red up in here. I'm Big Red Records up in here.
Let's surrender to this sweet harmony. Together we are our own symphony.
All right. Hey, welcome, everybody. Welcome to our broadcast today. I hope you guys are having a great one. And yeah, it's another beautiful day out. It's raining, at least where we are, and it's cloudy and all of that. But we're here. We've been in the house today and chilling and all of that. And wonderful day. And glad that you guys can join us. So for today, yes, we are having a listening party. Yeah, I think you guys didn't notice. You know, this is like my little side hustle thing. I have a music studio. You know, it's in the same building as Putin's vaults, where he keeps all his black paintings, and so that's where it is. But don't tell anybody. It's a secret. Okay, it was actually me that told him to give him the go ahead. You know what? Go ahead and let the world see those paintings. Okay, it was actually, I know. You know, you got to be humble, but sometimes it's okay to toot your little horn a little bit. I say, Putin, go ahead and put those paintings out. Okay, put those paintings out so people can see it and know the truth. You know that we are in fact Black Russians. And and so yeah, so our studio's in the same building as he is. That's the secret. So we will butt heads every now and then. Our music would get a little bit loud, but for him and all that. But it was okay. We worked something out, and so yeah, so we went ahead and did that. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a great weekend. So yeah, so today's broadcast, what we're going to be doing is twofold. Number one, of course, we're going to have a little listening party, and I'll give you a little more backdrop in there before we start getting into the music. But then we'll take a break, and then we're going to be hopping over to sambatree.com. That is our store. We have a brand new product that we're going to be introducing, and Nicole should be here, and she'll be talking more about it and telling you all the wonderful, wonderful benefits. I'm going to tell you, this is going to be something that you're definitely going to want to add to your household, for you, for your family, your loved ones, and all of that. We're pretty excited about this one. So, and then after that, we'll go in and play some of the rest of the songs. Okay. All right. So before we get started with the music here, I just want to, let me just tell people about, in case you don't know, we have a podcast. It's called Digital Plantation Podcast. Okay, Digital Plantation Podcast. You can find that on iTunes. You can find that on Spotify. Anywhere you can get a podcast, we're there. Okay. And we are uploading pretty constantly there. That's Digital Plantation Podcast. That's going to be more, that's more news. And then we also have something that's called Tech Tribes. That gets into, that's a really neat one because it's 3 to 5 minutes long. Each broadcast, or each podcast, I should say. And that focuses on the ancient technology of our people, right? The ancient technology and sciences, and even from a health perspective, the medicines and things like that, natural medicines we came up with. So it focuses on that. I had to chuckle a little bit. I was on Twitter just a few moments ago, and I don't know how I end up in these on my timeline. You got these dudes that are like 100%, they're the Vikings, the white, ultra white Viking people. And they were saying that they're the ones that actually introduced hair braiding to the world and all that. I just was like, okay, whatever you say. But anyway, I was like, okay, maybe y'all came up with it for you. That's cool. But to the rest of the world, anyway. But no, we actually get into that because even something like hair braiding, the way villages were set up and all of that, there was a science behind all of that. So we get into that. We talk about that, and it's quite interesting. At least I think it is anyway. So again, that is called Tech Tribes. Okay. We also have another one is called Who in the L series, which I slipped my mind. I was supposed to upload another one yesterday, but I guess I'll upload one maybe after this broadcast, another installment to that. That is our ongoing series on taking a closer look at the history surrounding the Bible. The Bible is just one source, but it's not the source. And so what we do is we look at we take the Bible and we actually look at history. We compare all the things that are mentioned in the Bible and we compare it with actual historical records. We're not being selective like a lot of people do, that they look for confirmation bias. Anytime they will allot themselves the opportunity to look at other historical books as long as it aligns with their bias. We don't look at it that way. We're looking at listen, did it happen or what? Or where did these different influences actually come from? Was this created out of a vacuum, or were there other practices that predated this? So that's what the Who in the L series is. And each installment, that was a very long series, and I would say that it's still going on. That is each podcast is like a half an hour long. So what I did was I chopped it up in smaller pieces it'll make it easier for people to kind of digest and to take it in and all of that. So those are the 3 podcasts that we have for now. And then we got some more coming as well. So just wanted to mention that. We also have the other YouTube channels called Long Form History. Uploaded some videos there recently. Let's see, the one on Ishtar. I'm sorry, I keep saying Ishtar. Ishtar is mentioned in it, but it's about the Book of Esther. The Book of Esther, we look at that. Is that an actual true account, or is that an allegorical story? So we look at that. Then we also, this more recently, I uploaded a video on, President Biden declaring the other day, the 29th being, Transgender Visibility Day or something like that. And of course, you had Christians losing their minds over that and saying, oh, this is so blasphemous and all of that. But when you actually look at the history and the origins of transgenderism, at least how it's taught, you will find that Biden was actually pretty much on the money in declaring this quote unquote holy weekend as naming one of those days as Transgender Day, which it didn't really start off with him. It actually started with a Jewish man who is pretending to be a woman. It actually started that a day actually started many years ago, going back into the early 2000s. And then, then it turned, I think it was World Transgender Visibility Day. And then it wasn't until recently Biden actually adopted it for the United States or whatever. So anyway, so we talk a little bit about that. That video is about a half an hour long, and we go through the scriptures, we go through history, we go through all of that. So you can really see that it doesn't mean I agree with it, which I don't. It's just that, when you understand history a little bit in its context, you'll see that yeah, he's not off at all, you know. So anyway, so I would encourage you to check that out when you get a chance. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I just want to make sure I touch all bases with that. If you signed up for our whatchamacallit, if you signed up for our research team, our research group, remember, make sure you get the app. If you have the Threema app already, great. Reach out to me. Okay. I'm ready to add you to the group so you can get access to everything else, because just adding yourself here on YouTube, you're really not getting pretty much anything by doing that. But it isn't until once you join that, you know, get the Threema app, that I'm able to pass on a ton of information to you, because I just don't want to share too much on YouTube, you know, because they can one day wake up and say, you know what, we're going to just zap your whole channel. Well, I don't want that to happen with all the information that, you know, we work so hard to put together. So we want to have our backup, and this is where we communicate the most. So make sure if you signed up for the research group, go ahead and get the app so I can add you so that you can start getting access to all that info. Okay. All right. So that's it. I just want, and you know, I got to cover all of that before we get in. So, all right. So the other day I did a broadcast where we were talking about, you know, just the importance of why people need to be very aware of, you know, this AI technology is not something to be afraid of, but it is something that you need to be aware of, you know, and the technology, and you know, I would say it's in wrong hands now. You know what I'm saying? Because if you think this technology is for you just to look up things, I mean, it's goes a lot deeper than that. I mean, I'm not naive to those things, you know. But there are tools that you can use that can, you know, really help you out in many, many areas, but you also have to be mindful. You know, you got to be careful. You know, there's different platforms out here that use it on a regular, and it allows them to just pretty much say anything, and there's no accountability, you know, because a lot of people just kind of take whatever they see on the screen at face value and just go with it, instead of really asking questions, or who's behind this, or why are you putting this out now, and all of that. And, you know, and it's, you know, if it bring, like any other technology, the people or the person that's using it, it always has a way of bringing out your true character. You know what I mean? If you have if you're nefarious in your heart, you know, and you see there's a way that you can kind of manipulate people and take advantage of people, you're going to use it like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that's what it is. But you can also have some fun with it, you know. So the precursor. So what I want to say is, you know, so with this, you know, so of course, like I said, that last broadcast, I showed you in real time how easy it is to use this technology to make some music. You know, it's very easy. And we made one about Russian and Black Jesus paintings and something like that. I would just, you know, we were just playing around. But I started thinking more. I was like, man, I should make a whole album. I should make an album. And so I did. I did. And so all of this, y'all, you know, no, I mean, do I have some musical talent? Only in my own head, only in the theater of my mind, I do. But that's about as far as it goes. The audience is when it comes to that part, it's kind of like they on their phones while I'm on stage performing. The audience in my mind, they're like, yeah, you know. But that's about as far as it goes, you know. But you know, like many of us, when you come across good music that you really like, you know, you just like it. Either you like it or you don't, you know. And so anyway, I came across this software. And so what I decided to do is to put like a compilation together. And the overarching theme is being on a journey, you know, and just kind of telling, you know, a little bit about our journey, that kind of thing. So what you're going to hear is just a mixture of, you know, it's, you're going to hear it, you know, and I'll explain. The first one is called Breaking Through Illusions. And let me look at the lyrics here so I can better explain it. And I'll put it on the screen. Yeah, this one is really about just kind of breaking out, waking up, waking up, getting out of this matrix mindset and waking up, to the fact that, wait a minute, I've been literally drifting in illusions. And so that's what this first one is about. So anyway, so that's it. Without further ado, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and play it, and then I'll put the lyrics on the screen for you. Okay. All right. So here you go. Without further ado, the name of this one again is Breaking Through Illusions. You're listening to, no, I'm just playing. All right, here we go. Let me turn it up. But first, no, I'm just playing. Okay, here we go. 3, 2.
I used to think I had it all figured out, but now I see the truth and it's starting to shout. The lies and deceptions, they had me under their spell. But now I'm waking up, breaking free from this hell. Every word you spoke, every promise made was just a facade, a masquerade. But I won't be fooled, I won't be deceived. I find my own way out, I'll raise up the lead. I'm breaking through illusions, I'm finding my own truth. No longer trapped in a web of lies, I'm breaking loose. I'll tear down the walls they built, find my way to the light. I won't be bound by their lies. I'm taking back my life. I won't be bound by their lies. I'm taking back my life. I used to think I had it all figured out, but now I see the truth and it's starting to shout. The lies and deceptions, they had me under their spell. But now I'm waking up, breaking free from this hell. Every word you spoke, every promise made was just a facade, a masquerade. But I won't be fooled, I won't be deceived. I find my own way out, I'll raise up the lead. I've been walking this road for far too long, carrying burdens that don't belong. It's time to shed this weight, spread my wings and fly. I've got dreams to chase, gotta reach for the sky. Some people may not understand the choices I make, the path I defend. This journey's mine, it's my time to shine, leaving the past behind. Chapter 5, I'm breaking free, soaring higher than before, leaving behind the ones who can't explore. This is my journey, my wings unfurled. It's time for me to fly, conquer the
Hey, yeah, man. Anyway, let me go over the way it works. Basically, is you got to put in a bunch of prompts. You just tell it, okay, what do you want this song to be about? So you have the option to tell it, hey, listen, here are the lyrics. I wrote these lyrics. Now I want you to put music to it. So you can do that if you want to, but or you can just say, hey, listen, I want this song to be about blah, 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 blah. And I tell you, you can go as detailed as much as you want to, and it will take that and just shake it up and just make it into whatever it is that you want it to be. So I'll read the, I know we still got some people coming in, so I'll play it again. I got quite a few other songs too, but I'll just, if I'm repeating it for the benefit of those coming in. But anyway, this one says, I used to think that I had it all figured out, but now I see the truth and it's starting to shout. The lies and deceptions They had me under their spell, but now I'm waking up, breaking free from this hell. Every word you spoke, every promise you made was just a facade, a masquerade. But I won't be fooled. I won't be deceived. I'll find my own way out. I'll make myself believe. And it says, I'm breaking through illusions. I'm finding my own truth. No longer trapped in a web of lies. I'm breaking loose. I'll tear down the walls they built. I'll find my way to the light. I won't be bound by their lies. I'm taking back my life. I like that. Look, I know that, okay, AI, whatever made it. I like that, though. I like that. Let's see. I've been walking this road too far long, carrying burdens that don't belong. It's time to shed this weight, spread my wings and fly. I've got dreams to chase, gotta reach for the sky. Some people may not understand the choices I make, the path I demand, but this journey is mine. It is time to shine, leaving the past behind, a new chapter to find. Hey, I like that. And then it goes on and says, I'm breaking free, soaring higher than before, leaving behind the ones who can't explore. This is my journey, my wings unfurled. It is time for me to fly and conquer the world. Hey, I like that. I'll play that again for the benefit of those who just came in the building there. Let me just play this again for you. Okay, here we go. What's it called? It's called Breaking Through Illusions. Let's go. I said, let's go. There you go.
I used to think I had it all figured out, but now I see the truth and it's starting to shout. The lies and deceptions, they had me under their spell. But now I'm breaking free from this hell. Every word you spoke,
Come on, Christine.
every promise they was just a facade, a masquerade. But I won't be fooled, I won't be deceived. I'll find my own way out, I'll make up believe. I'm breaking through illusions, I'm finding my own truth. No longer trapped in a web of lies, I'm breaking loose. I'll tear down the walls they built, find my way to the light. I won't be bound by their lies. I'm taking back my life. I won't be bound by their lies. I'm taking back my life.
Y'all know y'all want to get your roller skates out. Hey,
I used to think I had
I
it
can
all
at least
figured
pretend I'm on
out.
some skates.
But now I see the truth and it's starting to shout. The lies and deceptions, they had me under their spell. But now I'm waking up, breaking free from this hell. Every word you spoke, every promise made was just a facade, a masquerade. But I won't be fooled, I won't be deceived. I'll find my own way out, I'll make self believe. I've been walking this road for far too long, carrying burdens that don't belong. It's time to shed this weight, spread my wings and fly. I've got dreams to chase, gotta reach for the sky.
Hey,
Some people may
Come on, Rita.
not understand the choices I make, the path I demand. This journey's mine, it's my time to shine, leaving the past behind. Chapter 5, I'm breaking free, soaring higher than before, leaving behind the ones who can't explore. This is my journey, my wings unfurled. It's time for me to fly, conquer the world.
yeah. All right, that's the first song there. For those of you just coming in here, yeah, we're just playing some of these songs that we put together via AI. Okay, and I said what I said about all of that. But this is, so we just having a little fun today. That's it. We ain't going deep in anything. We just having a little fun here today. Uh, oh, you just full of them today, Conan Yahoo. Yeah, only in my mind. Only in our minds. He's let's see. Ouch one. Family, are you behind in orders? You talking about Samba Tree, right? Have you emailed? Have you emailed? Make sure you email to us, okay? Don't use the chat for if you're inquiring about your orders, which it's totally fine. Make sure you email, okay? And but I can't answer that. Are we behind in orders? I don't know, because I'm not involved in that part of it. But make sure you email, okay? And that way we'll be, and then you can get a direct answer that way, okay? All right. So let's see. So let's get to the next one here. Let's see. Let me see. This one is going to be a little bit slower here. Let me see. I'm just reading the lyrics on this because there was one I didn't know. Oh yeah. Okay, this one here. Okay, let me just get that. No, it's not. Wanea is not actually connected. It's Samba Tree. It's I can't remember. I don't have it in front of me, but it's, if you go to the website sambatree.com, there's a email address there. There's a way you can email us directly that way. Okay, make sure you do that. But no, not if you go to connect@journeymanandwoman.com, that is going to go off into a whole nother dimension. Okay, I don't want you to do that. So make sure you go to the website sambatree.com, and then you can email us directly that way. All right. So anyway, so this next one is called Lonely Truth. It's called Lonely Truth. So let me get that one here. Give me just a moment. I'm just getting the lyrics, and then I'm gonna make them bigger so that you can see it. All right. Alrighty. How you spell 3 in my app? You just spelled it. You just spelled it. THRE. Is it EE? No, it's EM. You spelled it right, I think. Yeah, just go to the app store. You spelled it right. All right. Let's see. Oh, and Erie, are you on the continent, by the way? I've seen your name come up a lot. I'm just curious. Are you on the continent or not? Anyway, so this one is called Lonely Truth. And here we go. I'll just read I got to put it on the screen, right? Okay, here we go. All right, it says, I've been traveling through this desert of my mind. I've been searching for something that I can't define. Lost in the darkness, lost in the darkness, can't see the path ahead, but I won't give up. No, I won't be led astray. And it says, through the highs and lows, I stumbled and I fell, but with every setback, I learned more about myself. Sometimes it feels like I'm spinning in circles, but deep inside, I know I'm getting closer to the truth. And then the chorus is, I'm on a journey to find out who I really am. Through the trials and tribulations, I won't give up. Oh, AI, watch yourself. Anyway, and it says, I'll keep pushing forward. I'll keep reaching for the stars because I believe that someday I'll unveil the truth. And then it goes on. I've been traveling through this desert of my mind. And then it goes on. And but anyway, so that's this song here. The name of this one again is called Lonely Truth. All right, so let's get to Lonely Truth. Let's play that one, and let's go. Oh no. What you playing? All right, this one here, Lonely Truth. This is what we want. Here we go.
I've been traveling through the desert of my mind, and I'm searching for something that I can't define. Lost in the darkness, can't see the path ahead, but I won't give up, no, I won't be led astray. Ooh, yeah. Through the highs and lows, I've stumbled and I fell, but with every setback I learn more about myself. Sometimes it feels like I'm spinning in circles, but deep inside I know I'm getting closer to the truth. Closer to the truth. I'm on a journey to find out who I really am. Through the trials and tribulations, I won't give a damn. I'll keep pushing forward, I'll keep reaching for the stars, because I believe that someday I'll unveil the truth. I've been traveling through the desert of my mind, and I'm searching for something that I can't define. Lost in the darkness, can't see the path ahead, but I won't give up, no, I won't be led astray. Ooh, yeah. Through the highs and lows, I've stumbled and I fell, but with every setback I learn more about myself. Sometimes it feels like I'm spinning in circles, but deep inside I know I'm getting closer to the truth. Closer to the truth. I'm on a journey to find out who I really am. Through the trials and tribulations, I won't give
All right. All right. So how about that one? How about that one? Wow. Yeah, I decided. Yeah, so some of these we went fast, and others we went a little slow. And again, like I said, y'all, listen. Just being full disclosure, I didn't write any of this. Okay, what we did, when you're doing with AI, you put in all your prompts. What do you want this song to be about? All right. So you got to put in, you can be as detailed as possible. The more details you are, the better your results are going to be. And then you can also tell it, okay, what kind of music style do I want it to be? It can be anything. It literally can be anything. So I went for something as like R&B. That one is like vintage blues music, slow R&B, jazzy kind of vibe. That's that one. Okay. So yeah. So there you go as well with that one. That one is called Lonely Truth. Yeah. Thank you, Wanda. I thought I was missing the E there. All right. So let's see. This next one is, okay. Here's this next one here. Is called Wings to Soar. Wings to Soar. This one again is more about you can kind of hear a theme here. It's you're waking up to the truth and understanding how you have what you call it. You're waking up to the truth, and then there's also in doing that there's some hard decisions that you're going to have to make. You know what I mean? And so, so this song kind of touches a little bit on that. And so let me get the what you call it. Let me copy these lyrics. There's some people, you may be in a relationship, someone that you've been dating for a long time, and but you get to a point in your life where it's like, man, I can't just keep playing around like this. I'm ready to move forward. I'm ready to move into some real truth. I'm trying to find out, why am I here? What am I supposed to be doing? I don't want to be sitting around here playing around. And so when someone makes that decision, it's not an easy one. It's not easy at all. And so, so I try to put that in this flow too as well. So let me, I'll read to you the lyrics on this one, and then we'll go ahead. I'll read you the lyrics on this one. It says, I've been walking this road for far too long, carrying burdens that don't belong. It's time for me to shed this weight, spread my wings and fly. I've got dreams to chase, gotta reach for the sky. Some people may not understand the choices I make, the path I demand, but this journey is mine. It's my time to shine, leaving the past behind, a new chapter to find. I'm breaking free, soaring higher than before, leaving behind the ones who can't explore. Some people, they're just not going to be, they're not meant for the journey that you're supposed to be on. That's just true. All right. This is my journey. This is my journey. My wings unfurled. It's time for me to fly and conquer the world. I've been walking this road for far too long, carrying burdens that don't belong. And then it repeats. Okay. And the good thing too, with this software thingy, I can change the lyrics. I can do all this. This is something I just literally threw together very quickly. Okay. So far from being as perfect as I would want it to be. So, all right. Let me play this one again. The name of this one is called Wings to Soar. Let's take a listen. Hold on. Let me start.
I've been walking this road for far too long, carrying burdens that don't belong. It's time to shed this weight, spread my wings and fly. I've got dreams to chase, gotta reach for the sky. Some people may not understand choices I make, the path I demand, but this journey is mine. It's my time to shine, leaving the past behind, a new chapter to find. I'm breaking free, soaring higher than before, leaving behind the ones who can't explore. This is my journey, my wings unfurled. It's time for me to fly and conquer the world. I've been walking this road for far too long, carrying burdens that don't belong. It's time to shed this weight, spread my wings and fly. I've got dreams to chase, gotta reach for the sky. Some people may not understand the choices I make, the path I demand, but this journey is mine. It's my time to shine, leaving the past behind, new chapter to find.
All right. So there, that one is called Wings to Soar. Wings to Soar. I like that one. That's more like a ballad. And yeah, I really like that one. And yeah, that's another one there. So we mix it up a little bit. We're literally just getting warmed up. We are getting warmed up. Not for this broadcast, I'm saying, because there'll be plenty of more that we're going to be putting out here in the future. But this is just, just showing y'all what's out, what the abilities that we all have now, the stuff we have access to now, let me see what this next one is. No, I won't play it. Okay, let's jump to this one here. I like this one. I like this one too. This one here is called Free from the Chains. Like I said, it's a recurring theme here. Okay, I think this one is a little more upbeat here. It's called Free from the Chains. Oh, let me get the lyric situation up here. Okay, let me get that up on the screen, and then I'll talk about what is behind that, the story behind me putting this one together. Okay, I'll talk about that as soon as I get the lyrics up here. And then we'll probably this one, and we might do one more, and then we'll take a short break, and then we'll come back and then close it all out. Okay, it's not gonna be too long. All right, so let me look at these lyrics here. Okay, here we go. And maybe y'all can vote. You know, if you were here from the beginning of while I'm like in silence putting things together, you know, put in there which one you like, you know, the first one, the second one, the third one, or whatever, you know, if you want to put that in there too. Okay, let me see here. The lyrics on this one is I used to, what's the name of this one again? Hold on, let me see what the name of this one is. This one is called Free from the Chains. I actually think I made another, called it something different, but we're just gonna go with it for now. I used to keep them close, thought they were friends, but all they brought was chaos, driving. Oh, that's what this was supposed to be called, Protecting My Peace. That's what this I think was, yes, this one was supposed to be called Protecting My Peace. We'll just call it that, okay? The name of this one is called Protecting My Peace. I used to keep them close, thought they were my friends, but all they brought was chaos, driving me around the bend. I realized it's time it's time to let them go. It's time to find my peace. Time to let it show. I'm cutting ties, breaking free from the chains. No more drama. No more playing those mind games. I'm finding solace in the quiet nights, embracing solitude, finding my own light. Tonight, I'm dancing alone, feeling the beat. No more crazy people bringing me to defeat. I'm falling in love with my own company, protecting my peace, finally feeling free. And I think it just repeats from there. So yeah, this one is called Protecting My Peace. So let's go ahead and take a listen to this one here. And let's go. All right, turn that volume up. Let's go.
I used to keep them close.
Oh, actually, it's not
thought they were
fast.
friends, but all they brought was chaos, driving me round the bend. I realized it's time to let them go. It's time to find my peace, time to let it show. I'm cutting ties, breaking free from the chains. No more drama, no more playing those mind games. I'm finding solace in the quiet nights, embracing solitude, finding my own light. Tonight I'm dancing alone, feeling the beat. No more crazy people bringing me to defeat. I'm falling in love with my own company, protecting my peace, finally feeling free.
Hey, so that one is called Protecting My Peace. I thought that was, yeah, I almost forgot. That one I thought was fast. I think what happened was I initially made it fast and I didn't like what I was hearing. So I changed up a few things and then it, made it, I made it, that gave it that kind of vibe to it. But yeah, that one again, like I said again, there's like a common thread with all of these, right? Because again, when we sit back and think about it, when for some people, it's coming out of the church, it's coming out of Christianity. For some people, it's, going into another construct like the Hebrew construct or whatever it may be. But all of us, regardless, or maybe you coming out of it, but all of us to a certain degree are in search for truth. We are. And so that's why when I look back at my own experiences and our journey or whatever, and you every now and then, it may come up, the question may come up, would you have done anything different? There may have been some, but a lot of it, I think not. I think I would have left it exactly where it is. You know what I'm saying? Because because that path was meant for me to learn, and boy, I learned a great deal out of all of these different things, more so than just being online and reading about it from someone else. Some things you just have to go through yourself. And as you're on this journey, it's not easy. It isn't. It isn't. If you're trying to really, embrace truth, you know what I mean? And really become who you feel you have been created to do, it can, and many times, become a very lonely walk. It just is. I think a lot of times, we may fool ourselves and think that no, it's not. You can always gonna have a group of people with you. You're gonna have, no, not really. Not really. A lot of times it's just gonna be you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you'll have friends, you'll have associates, but you'll have people that will come and then some people will go. There's people that have come in my life and they're not there now. They're maybe in an arm's reach, but they're not really there. It's not because I hate them or anything like that. It's just that in this journey that I'm in right now, I have to take this. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not always, don't think of a departure, if you will, from friends or family or whatever, as it's always something bad. It's something negative. It's not always the case. I think it turns negative because the people involved don't really understand the transitioning that's happening. You understand what I'm saying? And so a lot of times when you don't understand, you may take it personal and think, oh, well, you just don't like me because of this and that. Or you feel like you got to think of something negative. You got to give it some negative meaning to make it make sense. You understand what I'm saying? No, you don't. No, sometimes you just got to let that go. If that person is just all of a sudden stop calling you, don't be sitting up here feeling like you got to call them back and, what, we got to keep this thing going. And is it something I did? And, and then you just working yourself up, trying to make something happen. If that person just all of a sudden out of the blue stops calling, then that's just what it is. You got to learn to, kind of let that go. Of course, that's their part in us that always want to, reach out and say, hey, listen, did I do anything wrong? Did I do it? And if they say, hey, no, if they tell, all you got to do is the only thing you can do is take their word for it. And that's it. But this is how life is. Things happen where those boats will begin to drift apart and, you just got to let it be, and so wherever station in life you are right now in your quest for truth, there is going to be times, you're going to have to make those hard decisions and, let it go. And then as this song was kind of talking about too, you're going to have people in your life that's just crazy. You know what I mean? That don't need to be in your life at all. And this is something that, we have been stressing and emphasizing on this platform. We are entering into a time right now where you seriously, you're going to have to start cutting away the foolishness, the foolish people in your life, people who just They ain't about nothing. They're just, they're not adding anything positive to your life. They're not life giving. You understand what I'm saying? This is the time right now. You're going to need to say snip, snip, snip. Yeah. You just can't, I can't deal with you right now. You know what I mean? I'm going to just have to part ways and bye, because your mind, your heart, and all that is going to be very critical and important in this time that we're in right now. Okay. So anyway, so that's what I put in. I try to fit all of that in these AI songs, and what's also a bit scary is that, honestly, let's say, for example, because, with this kind of tool now, someone literally can launch their own music production company. I mean, they really could. You know what I'm saying? Now, as someone that's technical, there's things in there I could say, you know what, this needs to be tweaked and that needs to be tweaked, and maybe we need to do this, and then maybe we can mix it a little better or something like that. So there's little things in there, but for the average ear, I mean, it's, I would say for someone who's if you are a true blue writer of music or whatever, this isn't something that's going to eliminate you. Let's be very clear with that, okay? Because there's nothing like the human touch. There's nothing like it at all. And at the end of the day, this machine still required input from a real human being, me, to put that in there so that it can communicate what not it, but I wanted it to communicate. So if you're someone who you can, tools like this can be used to enhance or, to help you in if you're a writer or anything like that. Don't let this stuff discourage you. Just find a way of how can I use it to improve or even make my stuff better, than what I've been doing. In some areas, it will cut cost on how you do things. In other areas, it's just a convenience, but at the end of the day, nobody can replace Gladys Knight. Nobody can replace Stevie Wonder or James Brown. Or, I mean, I'm sorry. No. That's just true. And, there's a reason why we call it soul music, because we got soul, right? Unlike a machine, which is soulless. So I don't see this as any kind of threat at all. I just see it in its place, and in its place, it will remain as far as I'm concerned, but this is just, it's like a party trick as far as I'm concerned. You know what I mean? That's about as far as I see it, but it's pretty cool. I think, I'm able to relay something in a music form or whatever, I think that's cool, but it ain't replacing the real. That's for sure. Anyway, so let's move on to the next one. Waiting for my lovely wife. Where are you? Anyway, so she'll be here shortly. Let me tag on it. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this next one here is called Prophets of the Screen. And this one is, it's talking about, people on social media, and, people who, I'll just, let me get the lyrics up here and you'll see exactly where I'm coming from on this one. Let me copy this and I will just read it to you once I get it up on the screen. And I just have one more and that's it. Okay. All right, so get this on the screen. Okay, so now let me go ahead and get this up here. All right, here we go. This is called Prophets, Digital Prophets. That's what this is called. They started out as preachers speaking truth and light, but now they're digital prophets hiding in the night. No longer bound by the rules, they say what they please. Their followers believe without questioning their beliefs. In this digital world where knowledge hides in shadows, they spin their web of lies with no remorse or sorrow. They teach from their own pain, their confusion runs deep, but we must not be fooled by the promises they keep. Don't give them your time. Don't let them lead you astray. They're just wolves in sheep's clothing leading you astray. They left the matrix, but now you're back for more. Don't let them drag you down. You've seen what lies in store. Yeah. So that one is really, because that came from me noticing, and I talked about this a while back, this whole big trend of, these different pastors and preachers who failed in ministry. They were taken when the Hebrew thing was really like coming back up, because Hebrew thing's been around for a good while, but in just more recent years, as it was really, really coming up. It was, hold on for a sec. Let me just see if she's hearing me. What I noticed is you had a lot of preachers who were coming out of these failed ministries who were now trying to invent a new identity on YouTube, Facebook, what have you. And they were just taking scan of the whole Hebrew thing. Like I've heard of like preachers, just asking just enough about the Hebrew thing. Now tell me a little bit about this or whatever. And then all of a sudden now they're Hebrews. And then, then they will start giving themselves titles and stuff like that. And, oh yeah, this was going on. It still is going on. They'll give themselves titles, and some cases they'll change the title a little bit to make it sound more Hebrew, but they were still carrying that whatever authority that they had in the church, trying to carry it in this space where it allows them to reinvent themselves. But what people don't realize is that it's still church. A lot of these people are still connected to that mindset. And all this song is saying, listen, be careful. Be careful who you listen to, ask questions. When people get mad and frustrated and angry and want to strike back, when you start asking questions, that's a good sign and that's what a lot of pastors and preachers do. That's a good sign that, what, let me step back here for a sec. You know what I mean? So anyway, so that's what this song is about. And I got it on the screen, and let's go ahead and play this one. The name of this one is called Digital Prophets. Or did I get the right? Oh no, that was the wrong one. Well, yeah, there was two of them I did. Let me get the right one up here. Okay. Yeah, this is the one right here. Sorry about that. Hold on. Let me get the right lyrics up. Sorry about that. Yeah, that was one. That one might be good too as well, but I don't know. Yeah, I think I did one, and I said, I got to add a little more to that. And that's what this one was that I'm about to show you. Okay, here we go. Here it is right there. All right, here we go. Now the font is small on this one. I'm sorry, but I'll read it to you. Okay, I'll put it on the screen though. All right, so this one is, let's see, preachers in the spotlight, their sermons trending, lost in their own pain, their own demise descending. Fame and fortune, their new religion, they're ascending. But their message is empty, their souls are pretending. No more books, all they need is a screen and a voice. They twist the truth, manipulate with no remorse. They teach out of their confusion, their anger aimed at you. Don't fall back into their trap. Don't let them control what you do. Stop giving them your time. Don't be misled. See through their facade. Don't let their words fill your head. You left the matrix. Don't let them drag you back to the ditch. Don't feed their hate. Don't let them bewitch. Don't let their influence bewitch. I think that's it. And it just goes in, it keeps repeating. Okay. All right. So that's the one there. All right. So let's go ahead and play that one and let's go.
Preachers in the spotlight, their sermons trending, lost in their own pain, their own minds descending, fame, dead fortune, their new religion, they're ascending. But their message is empty, their souls are pretending. facade. Don't let their words fill your head. You left the matrix, don't let them drag you back to the ditch. Don't feed their hate, don't let their influence bewitch, bewitch. The spotlight, their sermons trending, lost in their own pain, their own demise descending. Fame and fortune, their new religion ascending, but their message is empty, their souls are pretending. No more books, all they need is a screen and a voice. They twist the truth, manipulate with no remorse. They teach out of their confusion, their anger aimed at you. Don't fall back in their trap, don't let them control what you do. Stop giving them your time, don't be misled. See through their facade, don't let their words fill your head. You left the matrix, don't let them drag you back to the ditch. Back to the ditch. Don't feed their hate, don't let that transfluence be weird. Don't feed their hate, don't let them don't let them drag you back to the ditch. Don't feed their hate, don't let their influence be weird. Stop giving them your time, don't be misled, don't be misled. See through that facade, don't let their words fill your head. You left the matrix, don't let them drag you back to the ditch, back to the ditch.
All right, I think I need to play that one again. That woke somebody up. That woke somebody up. That one is called Digital Prophets. Digital Prophets. And for those that are just joining us, welcome. And so we're just having some fun here. So yeah, let me play that one again. The lyrics are on the screen. I know they're tiny, I know, but if you can listen to it hard enough, you'll be able to hear what he's saying, okay? Or it. All right. So all right, here we go. So this one is called Digital Prophets. Again, for those that are just joining us, this one is addressing or talking about all of these people that have been jumping on social media, and they just say whatever. God told me this, and you literally got people out here, man, that will take these people's word without even questioning any of it. They just go with it. Oh, God said now, the day of the eclipse, this is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to sell everything. You're supposed to move. Get out of Babylon. Flee, run. Get out of Babylon. Go. And he'll tell you all kinds of stuff, right? Well, if you're listening to someone that's got that much influence on your life, don't you want to know what's your track record like? And you'll find that numbers of these people who are former pastors or pastors even now, a lot of times they come out of ministries that failed. But what social media gives them the allowance to do is to reinvent themselves. You can buy influence, you can do all kinds of stuff, and so that's what this one is about here. So I'll play that one again, then we'll take a break, and then we'll get to our final one. All right. So make sure you hang on, because we're going to be talking about this exciting new product that we're adding to sambatree.com. All right. So let me go ahead and play this song again. Again, the name of this one is called Digital Prophets.
In spotlight, their sermons trending, lost in their own pain, their own minds descending, fame, dead fortune, their new religion, they're ascending. But their message is empty, their souls are pretending. No more books, all they need is a screen and a voice. They twist the truth, manipulate teach out of their confusion, their anger aimed at you. Don't fall back in that trap. Don't let them control what you do. Stop giving them your time. Don't be misled. Don't be misled. See through their facade. Don't let their words fill your head. Do let the matrix. Don't let them drag you back to the ditch. Don't feed their hate. Don't let their influence bewitch. Bewitch. Sermons trending, lost in their own pain, their own demise descending. Fame and fortune, their new religion ascending. But their message is empty, their souls are pretending. No more books, all they need is a screen and a voice. They twist the truth, manipulate with no remorse. They teach out of their confusion, their anger aimed at you. Don't fall back in their trap. Don't let them control what you do. Stop giving them your time. Don't be misled. See through their facade. Don't let their words fill your head. You left the matrix. Don't let them drag you back to the ditch. Don't feed their hate. Don't let that transfluence be weird. Don't feed their hate. Don't let them drags. Don't let them drag you back to the ditch. Don't feed their hate. Don't let their influence be weird. Stop giving them your time. Don't be misled. Don't be misled. See through that facade. Don't let their words fill your head. You left the matrix. Don't let them drag you back to the ditch. Back to the ditch.
All right, there you go. So that one is called Digital Prophets. And I like that one too. All right, so yeah, if you just joined us, you can go back to the beginning or near the beginning of this broadcast, and we played quite a few songs already, a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I have one more. And then we're gonna call it the day. Let me see what exactly is going on here. Let me switch up here, and what I'll do is I'll bring up the page. I'm gonna bring up sambatree.com, and then I'll go back. While I'm bringing that page up again, bringing that page up, I'll just play one of the songs that we played earlier. Okay, I'm just waiting for and then I'll do that, and then we'll get to that final song. Okay, so anyway, sambatree.com, in case you don't know, that's our health alternative health or whatever web page that we have. And it's an online store that we have. And, our number one concern is really for our people when it comes to our health and our wellness. And so what we have done is we created a space to address those things. And so that is sambatree.com. You'll find that we have all kinds of wonderful things on here. In fact, I think she just added it just now. I'll just go right here. Hold on for a second. And this is the page right here, sambatree.com. And so we just added this thing called Pearl Powder. And Nicole, she'll be here to talk about that and why that is so really important part of your diet. Okay, so we'll talk about that. And I'm just showing you some of the things that we have on here. Of course, we have the jewelry and, really big on the copper thing, but we have more than that. We have everything from different powders. You saw the new pearl powder that we're adding, but, cinnamon is all cinnamons aren't created equal. And there's one that we sell that's very, very beneficial to your body. We have soursop juice. We have our own washing powders. We have all kinds of teas. We got oils. We got all kinds of wonderful things. Toothpaste. You better not be out there using no Colgate or AIM. Okay, you better not be using that demonic stuff. All right, we got something much better and much more healthier for your body and all that stuff. And by the way, this powder that she's going to be talking about today, it's very beneficial even for your teeth. And so she'll be talking about that. So anyway, so what I'm gonna do is let me go ahead and play one of those. I'm gonna go back to one of the songs that I was playing earlier, and then I'm gonna see if I can grab her real quick so we can keep this thing moving. Okay, hold on for a second. Okay, I know where it is. Okay, so let me switch here. I just have to have two browsers up. Hold on. There we go. Hold on. I'm gonna get that music up here in a moment. There we go. All right. So let me put some music. Let me put that music on here, and then we'll go through the. This one again is called "Breaking Through Illusions." Illusions. So let's get that rolling again. Okay. That one, I really like that one too. Here we go.
I used to think I had it all figured out, but now I see the truth and it's starting to shout. The lies and deceptions, they had me under their spell. But now I'm breaking free from this hell. Every word you spoke, every promise made was just a facade, a masquerade. But I won't be fooled, I won't be deceived. I'll find my own way out, I'll make up believe. I'm breaking through illusions and finding my own truth. On the trap, in a web of lies, I'm breaking loose. I'll tear down the walls, they build, find my way to the light. I won't be bound by their lies. I'm taking back my life. I won't be bound by their lies. I'm taking back my life.
Hey!
I used to think I had it all figured out, but now I see the truth and it's starting to shout. The lies and deceptions, they had me under their spell. But now I'm waking up, breaking free from this hell. Every word you spoke, every promise made was just a facade, a masquerade. But I won't be fooled, I won't be deceived. I'll find my own way out, I'll make self believe. I've been walking this road for far too long, carrying burdens that don't belong. It's time to shed this weight, spread my wings and fly. I've got dreams to chase, gotta reach for the sky. Some people may not understand the choices I make, the path I defend. This journey's mine, it's my time to shine, leaving the past behind. Chapter 5, I'm breaking free, soaring higher than before, leaving behind the ones who can't explore. This is my journey, my wings unfurled. It's time for me to fly, conquer the world.
All right, breaking through illusions. Okay, so there you go with that song there. So but yeah, so there you go. And then what we're gonna do now, let's go ahead and take a break, and our break is going to be transitioning right to the other thing that we want to do this broadcast about is a brand new product that we're going to be that we're introducing now right here. This thing is pretty serious. So Nicole's here for that, and we're gonna do a little musical chairs here, and then she's gonna go ahead and handle business. Okay, so let me minimize this here so she don't click on anything and be releasing music that I didn't, my studio team didn't approve of. But anyway, all right, so let's figure this out here. Let me get her on here. There we go.
Musical chairs.
Yeah, you come.
Oh. Aye. Whoa. I'm not used to looking this way. That's weird. That's weird. Woo, that's weird. Hey, y'all. I know this, look, it's supposed to be a transition, but it was an abrupt, like, but he has this set up and I am so not used to it. I'm used to looking right into the computer, but anyway, let's see what else I need. Dwayne, I'm going to take you guys to the website real quick. Can we flip this to the website?
Mm-hmm.
Right here. Okay. Y'all, every time I'm telling you, I am not technology challenged. I really am not. But when I tell you my husband has like a whole spaceship of nodules and controls up in here, yeah. So that's why I always seem a bit disoriented when I sit down, because he got a lot going on. Okay, so what I wanted to show you guys, and if you're on our mailing list, you will be getting an e-blast, an email out with, all the details that we're going to be sharing today. But this one right here is really something I am going to be on all year long. I love this. I tend to gravitate towards supplements that are definitely functional. They nourish the whole body, but I like to find things that aren't common. You know what I mean? Like, it's not mainstream yet. And this is one of those things. So if you're looking at your screen, let me pull this up. Superfood of the Sea, pearl powder. It says 30 grams. It's actually 45 grams. So I will change that. Pearl powder. I don't know if you have ever heard of pearl powder, but it is amazing. It is amazing. I heard about pearl powder last year, and we've been using it in our house for the last couple months. Love it. All right. So what is pearl powder? Pearl powder, it literally is pearls. It's pearls that are crushed. Okay. And what is amazing about pearl powder is that it literally nourishes the whole body. Okay. So this superfood powder, the thing is, it's tasteless. So you can add it into your water. I'll show you that. You can add it into your tea, your coffee. Okay. If you're going to take it internally, which you can, our pearl powder is heavy metal tested. It does not have plastics and all of these other really dangers that some of these other pearl powders have on the market. The thing that's super awesome, and what we're using it for also in our house, is it can stimulate new bone growth. So if you have people in your family, you have dental work, you've got cavities, you have weak teeth because the bones aren't strong, that's, supporting either in the jawline or the roots of the teeth, pearl powder can stimulate new bone growth, which is amazing. Brain function, sleep, and allowing you to kind of ease into that calm state and get some good sleep. And a lot of ladies use it for beauty, right? Because it's amazing for hair, skin, and nails. And it stimulates the production of collagen, right? Which is anti-aging. And also it goes and scavenges all those free radicals, right? Which cause you to age and look older than you are. But I want to show you really quickly how to take pearl powder. All right. And then I'm going to read off some testimonies for you. All right. So this is what it looks like. Okay. It's going to come in a jar, not a pouch. You can add it to your coffee or your tea. It's going to, and then you're going to stir. You see how it's going to turn the color a little bit, right? Almost like you put in a creamer. Okay. But it doesn't add any taste. Put it in your water bottle. Shake it up. It's going to make it cloudy, but again, no taste change, no taste. You can add it to your toothpaste. All right. Put the powder in there, stir it up, or you can dip your toothbrush right into the powder and just apply it right, brush your teeth with the powder. You can even add some essential oil to the powder, some coconut oil, and make your own toothpaste. Okay. So there's a lot you can do with this powder, but when I tell you I am on it all year long, I'm serious. Like, I'm super, super excited to bring this one to you, because, well, I'll tell you more about that when we come back to the me screen up here. All right. What you're looking at right here, this is my hand, right? And this is some virgin hemp seed oil, any kind of oil, face oil, hair oil. Sprinkle some of the pearl powder into your hand, rub your hands together, and then apply it to your face and your hair. But I want to get into these eyes real quick. I really want to get into these eyes because people have been achieving really amazing results with pearl powder and their eyes. Hold on one second. Dwayne, I want to bring some stuff up on the screen.
From where?
From your texts. Oh, look at me. I'm finding my way back in. Finding my way in. All right. Do I bring it here?
Try it. I never tried it now. Okay. Well, you just drag it.
Okay. I'll let you drag
probably
it.
The best.
What this really tells me is I need to be doing more videos on his system so we don't have this every single time. That's all right. Figuring it out. Okay, so this is a testimony of someone who used pearl powder for their eyesight. Okay, they didn't buy it from Samba Tree. We're just releasing it at Samba Tree. All right, this is just an eye testimony for pearl powder. I bought a 2-month supply of the pearl powder and of the capsules. All right, we don't sell capsules, offer capsules. Ours is just the powder. All right. For my dad, he's 88 years old and was being told by his doctor he was developing cataracts and maybe should consider having surgery for them. He also had eye floaters, you know what eye floaters are, for years. I told him to take the pearl powder daily and rub the powder mixed with castor oil. That's also something that you'll see coming in the e-blast, and I'll show you kind of how to do that in just a second. Take the pearl powder mixed with castor oil around the eye area before bedtime. His father says he just called me tonight after he had been using the products for a month or so. He went to his eye appointment and his doctor told him that his condition, which would be the cataracts, decreased 30% and he no longer has floaters in his eyes. The floaters are gone. Okay. I also read a testimony of a person who had 20/80 vision, and after taking pearl powder for 30 or 45 days, I believe, went back to the eye doctor, vision measured at 20/25. Okay. So the eyes have really, look, the eyes have it. No, the eyes have really, I think taken the bag when it comes to the pearl powder. You really seeing a lot of great results with the eyes. Why? Your eyes are 70 to 85% collagen, and pearl powder will stimulate collagen production. Okay, so Your eyes are benefiting. Your bones are benefiting. Awesome for women over 50, men who are aging, because when you're taking the pearl powder internally, it actually can begin to reverse those porous bones. People will tell you that your body can't repair itself, that your body can't regrow, that you can't regrow your teeth. You can. You literally can. And here's the another thing that's really amazing before I start showing you what I do with the pearl powder. The structure, the molecular structure of pearl powder and the calcium that's inside pearl powder is almost identical to human bone. So back in South America, back in the day, right? I don't remember if it was Aztecs, Mayans, all right? So I'll just say in South America, when someone would lose a tooth, they would replace it with a pearl. Okay, when somebody would lose a tooth, they would replace it with a pearl. All right, that's where you get the term pearly whites from. Okay, all right. The pearls are so close to our own bone composition that, and it's very bioavailable in the body too. So I'm super excited about this one. But let me show you what I do for the eyes. I'm going to show you on Dwayne. So I'm going to switch seats with Dwayne. And you want to slide in as close as you can. B.
All right.
All right, as close as you can get. Okay. All right. Let me just see. All right, so I've got some pearl powder here, as you can see.
You can look right at that screen there.
Where? Oh, yeah. I've got some pearl powder right here. And I have some castor oil. Now, this, can they hear me through that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is just non-GMO castor oil. This is not black Haitian castor oil or Jamaican black castor oil. This is just pure castor oil. And you want to make sure your castor oil is hexane free and cold pressed. Cold pressed means they just took those seeds and they literally, as the name suggests, they cold press the seeds. So you want to make sure it says hexane free. Hexane is a chemical that they use to extract the oil. That's what you don't want. All right, you want pure castor oil. And this is what we're going to do with it. Let me take my ring off. All right, you guys can see that. All right, this we're going to show what we do nighttime routine for the eyes. But if you're putting it on your face or you're putting it in your hair, you're going to follow pretty much the same routine, maybe just switch up the oil. But for the eyes, you want to use castor oil. So we're just going to put a little dime size amount. And I'm going to sprinkle. Can you guys see that? Sprinkle some of that. I put too much in there. I put too much in there. All right. And I'm going to rub it in, mix it in. Mix it in. Okay. And close your eyes, Dwayne, and come on.
Whoa. I didn't, nobody didn't say anything.
You ain't signed up for it.
Okay.
Come up into the camera.
All right.
And close your eyes. All right. Close your eyes, Dwayne. So before you go to bed, keep them closed, Dwayne. All right. I used too much powder, okay? Because a little bit spilled out as I was looking into the camera. All right. But if you're using the right amount, the oil is pretty much going to be almost clear. Dwayne, stop. They're going to think it stings.
No, it doesn't sting at all.
Castor oil does not sting.
It doesn't sting, yo.
It doesn't sting, okay? So you're gonna rub this on your eyelids and you're gonna rub it underneath the eyes. Okay, let me take some of that white off.
Slide some oil
To me. What's that from the Wiz? All right. Now keep your eyes closed. Okay. So once you put your castor oil, sit up for me, babe. Once you put your castor oil on the eyes, all right, you just do this before you go to bed, okay? What happens when you do that, okay? Castor oil is extremely absorbent, or I should say it absorbs deeply under the layer of the skin. Castor oil is one of the most, I should say, one of the oils that penetrates the deepest through the skin, okay? So when you mix your castor oil with your pearl powder, what's happening is the pearl powder, as you sleep, is penetrating through the eyelid and you're getting all of that nourishment into the eye. The calcium, the magnesium, the zinc, the selenium, you're getting all the silica, all right, the collagen production, it's all going into the eyes as you sleep, okay? And so this is why people are seeing so many amazing results in their vision. And here's the thing, if you're taking our 2020 tincture, right, the extract internally, this does not compete with that, right? If you want to layer this topically or take the pearl powder internally and take the 2020 extract for your vision, perfect. But so what happens as you're sleeping and your eyes are getting nourished? You want to do this every single night, all right? Every single night. And then also if you're doing, he's a baldy, but if you're using hair oil, okay? If you're using hair oil, put a little castor here. Put a little, I'm only gonna tap it this time, okay? Rub it in. That's how it should look. You see how the oil just disappears, okay? It's very fine. Sorry, the powder just disappears. A very fine powder. And then when you go in, right, and you begin to do your scalp massages, okay? That pearl powder, again, is penetrating the skin and going deep down to that follicle. All right. So real talk, that's one of the things I'm gonna use it for. Definitely one of the things I'm using it for is for hair growth, right? Because right up in this area, for a lot of women, I know we're working on a man's head, but for a lot of women, you know, you start to thin right in here, especially if you've been on blood pressure medication. You start to thin right in this area, okay, over time, especially after the age of 50 and you're going through menopause and all of that. Pearl powder. I cannot say it enough. Pearl powder. Let's see. What else can I tell you? Or what else did I want to show you? Let me see here.
in the water.
Oh, yeah. And the water. Let me show you the water. All right, so I'll just do this on camera. Okay, so we just have a water bottle here. Just a water bottle, right? And so you're just going to take, you might want to watch your phones down there. I'm going to take a half a teaspoon pearl powder, okay? Just going to drop it in our water like that. You're going to shake it up. Don't let it sit. Go ahead and shake it.
So on that, so any allergy warnings that you know of?
No allergy warnings that I have researched or read on the pearl powder. And that's probably largely because it's so similar and what's the word, compatible to the human body. And so your water is it's gonna get that kind of creamy white look, and you go ahead and drink it. It's tasteless. I'm gonna sit down real quick, Dwayne, for a quick second.
Yeah, my eyes greasy. Can I?
Here you go. Here you go. Didn't I give you the paper towel? I don't know. Here you go. All right, and it does not taste.
Yeah, it tastes like, I've had it too.
It tastes just like water.
Water.
It doesn't add, like, even some things that they say, oh, this is tasteless, and it's like, but it's not. No, it does not taste like anything. All right, that's the water. And then one last thing. One thing I can say is that the pearl powder, even when using it on my skin, it does give you a glow. It does give you a glow. I tend to use things for internal benefits, but unless we're talking about hair, and then, ever since back in the day, I've wanted to grow hair. But I will say, for your skin, it does give you a glow. It does. Don't use too much. You'll be looking white like a ghost. But you don't want to do that now. We're not into no skin lightening, okay? Right. But a glow is always nice. A glow never hurt nobody. So, let me show you one more thing. I do it right? Okay, good. One more thing here. I'll move this over. Sorry, y'all. Just trying to get this to where you can see it. Okay. I will be uploading the certificate, the lab certificate that shows it's safe for heavy metals. If anybody is, interested in that. The directions on how to use it are all here on the website. And then the minerals, all right? Calcium, magnesium, zinc, iron, copper. There goes copper again. Selenium, silica, phosphorus. All of these minerals are included in this pearl powder. So it's definitely packing. And then I'm going to upload some scientific studies as well. So all of the things that we're talking about today, how it can stimulate new bone growth, new skin cells. I'm going to upload the scientific studies so you guys can read them if you like. But this one is definitely, I think this one definitely is a keeper, right? And I think the very last thing I would say is, those of you that, if you do have eye issues, if you have skin issues, and you start taking your pearl powder, please email us, because I really, really believe that this one is going to be able to help some people that are ailing. And I just love reading the testimonies. So please be sure to email us. So that's it on the pearl powder, and I'm going to move out of the way and we can change seats.
All right. So that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So again, that website is sambatree.com. You can go ahead and check that out now. It is now available. And so yeah, that's the superfood of the sea, pearl powder. Yeah. And she's right. I mean, can you give me one of the white bottles? Mm-hmm. Now, I want y'all to look into my face, okay? So, because I want you to see, if you see me flinch, then you know I'm lying, okay? But, I don't like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't like, when you look at it, it's like, ugh, they're like creamy water. I don't like, oh, no. No. I don't like it, well, unless it's like orange cream drink, like an orange cream soda, which I don't rarely have, right? But I don't do the like, ooh, like, you see that right there, right? If someone was to say, it just tastes just like water, I'll be like, okay, whatever you say. But, she told me about it. I said, okay, let me try it or whatever. I was like, okay, here we go. It literally tastes just it's water. Like there's no taste at all. You know, it tastes like water to me. And there's certain things like Nicole said, it's hard for me to be like to try to conceal. That's why I want you to look right in my eyes. You see, I ain't lying. But yeah, so if you had any concern about that as far as like, you know, the taste of it, there's no taste. I think, is this it? Some of it right here?
Yeah.
All right. So, oh, that's a little bit too much now. I don't want to do it. They'd be like, oh, you snorting it. Anyway. I don't taste anything. I don't taste anything.
Yeah.
So it's tasteless, you know what I mean? And that's the thing I really like, because some things they have like a little kind of hint of this and that or whatever, and it's like sometimes I just want something there's no taste in it at all. And this right here is definitely one that has those minerals in it, and it's the you know, and there's no taste, which is great. And that's the thing I like about it. So yeah, check it out again. It's at sambatree.com. All right. Thank you, Nicole. Appreciate it. Okay. Well, thank y'all for for hanging there with us. But before you go, I do got one more song for you. Okay. So if you joined us, yeah, I do got us. One more song for you. If you didn't, if you weren't with us in the earlier, we've been going through songs that we kind of put together via AI. Okay, so I'm not sitting up here taking credit and saying that I was sitting, you know, last night and we were working up late and writing these songs with the musicians and all that stuff. No, I'll tell you straight up. No, in that little square I did with my, you know, doing my polls or whatever, I was just grabbing for some kind of things. But, you know, I don't want folks, next thing you know, they're like, oh, now see, look at that pride. That's what they'll do to you. Be quiet. We just having some fun over here, okay? But anyway, with my greasy face. Okay, so what we're going to do now. That's all right. What we're going to do now, let's go to this last song. This last song is called Masquerade Ball. Masquerade Ball. Let me just tell you what the lyrics are on that one. I'll read it to you and I'll tell you what's behind it there. Okay, here it is. It's wearing faces like a puzzle put together, copying the words and mimicry forever. But deep inside, they're scared of what they'll find. A beauty hidden, left untouched behind. And then verse 2 is turning their backs on who they truly are, chasing shadows, reaching for a distant star. But when the mirror shows their true reflection, they're blinded by their own self-protection. And it says they wear their mask, but can't see what's within, lost in the act, denying their own skin. They'll never know the magic that I'll say power, whatever that they hold, if only they let their true selves unfold. Wearing their faces like a puzzle put together, copying the words and mimicry forever, but deep inside they're scared of what they'll find, a beauty hidden, left untouched behind. And then it goes on. Now, what was the meaning behind that one? Again, as you know, Nicole and I, you know our testimony coming out of the whole Hebrew matrix, what we began to realize is that, man, all of this is really much trying to copy another culture, you know, and what we found is as soon as you start talking about Africa and our African roots and stuff like that, I came across a lot of folks who just didn't like that. They would just say, no, you can't, we ain't no Hamites, they cursed, you know, no, you can't be them. We're not them at all. No, we're this people. And the people that you're trying to be are the very ones that enslaved you. They're the very ones that do everything they can to keep you down and all of that. And they just, you know, these people are wicked. But our people will study their language. They will study their culture. They'll study their holidays and do everything. But at the same time, you call them fake. If you're an original, why would you want to copy people that are fake? I don't understand that, y'all. Can someone help me with that? Maybe I don't. Maybe I'm missing something. Again, if you consider yourself, you see yourself as an original, why would you copy someone that you consider to be fake? I don't get it. But many of our people are trapped into that. But it's not just that. You got many of our people who are identifying with, some of these other groups that are out here now. Another thing was is some people out here saying they're the Mayans, that we were the original Mayans and stuff, and you dark as me. Now, that's not to say that you didn't have people, in these other lands that had dark skin. I'm not saying that. So please don't be flooding the comments or the chats on that. Okay. We get all of that. But you yourself inside, your creator has put something wonderful inside of you. Your culture, your true culture isn't a mystery. It's not. It's not. I tend to believe in something called genetic memory. There are things that we do instinctively we don't even have to think about. And when you start, and we've done this in other videos, when you begin to study and start paying close attention to those things that you do instinctively, it's going to all, in most cases, point to one place, and that is the continent of Africa. I know some people don't want to hear that, but it's true. It does point there. And so that is something, as you start to dig deeper, you begin to learn to appreciate what's inside of you. This is why we do we had the podcast of Tech Tribes, because what we're doing is we're showing people the technology that we brought to I'm talking about stuff that goes thousands, in some cases, tens of thousands of years. We got to learn to appreciate these things that's inside of us. Just like we talk about the analogy of a seed. A seed has everything it needs to be whatever it is it's supposed to grow to. An apple tree, an orange tree, or whatever it is. You never see a seed sitting in the classroom learning about what they're supposed to be, their true culture or their true nature. How many times have you seen a seed sitting in the classroom, you outside walking, and you got seeds sitting at a table and they all learning from somebody? How often have you seen that? Or a bunch of trees or a bunch of birds sitting up there and they learning off of YouTube? No, they instinctively know how to clean themselves, how to hunt, how to protect, how to work together. That's instinctive. This is the one thing I want you to understand. Who you are, and I know I got to bang on this thing here. Who you are, your creator has put that already inside of you. Stop jumping around to all these different parts of the globe and or the world. You got people, like I said, the latest thing now, black folks want to be Russian. I mean, when does the madness end? You understand what I'm saying? Stop following these fools and idiots that don't care two craps about you. I know I'm going off here, but I'm sorry. It just makes you angry. They don't care about you. To have your mind all over the place, trying to identify with people that like, who, what, huh? No, it's inside of you. It is. I'm not trying to be spooky or deep. I'm just telling you what it is. Do you understand what I'm saying? And be proud of that. Embrace it. Love it. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that with all of that, that's what this song kind of tries to embody, all of that. So I'll put this on the screen, and this is the last song, that we have for this broadcast here. Again, the name of this one is called Masquerade Ball. Let's put that on and let's go. Masquerade Ball. Let's take a listen to this one. There we go.
Faces like a puzzle put together, copying the words and mimicry forever. But deep inside, they're scared of what they'll find. A beauty hidden, left untouched behind. Turning their backs to who they truly are, chasing shadows, reaching for a distant star. And the mirror shows their true reflection.
kind of loose there. All right, so the name of that one again is called Masquerade Ball. And that's what you see right now is one big cultural masquerade ball. You turn around one day, you get on social media, everybody wants to be the Sephardics. Then the next day they put on their mask and then they want to be something else. Then the next day they want to be Indians. And the next day they want to be Russians and all of that. You know, I think we're probably the only group that goes through all of this. And it's one big masquerade ball. Aren't you tired of doing that? Are you ready to take the mask off and be what your creator has made you to be? That's what we're doing. That's why we're on this journey, you know, and we really appreciate each and every one of you for joining us here on this special broadcast. And, you know, where we're just having a little fun and all of that. And like I said, again, you got a lot of people out here right now that's trying to scare folks into whatever it is, all the different stuff that's happening and all of that. We'll talk about it. We'll let you know, hey, listen, this is what's going on and this is what they're saying. This is what these wicked people are thinking about and all this other stuff. But at the end of the day, we want you to, you know, to live your life. Do you understand what I'm saying? Live your life. You hear what I'm saying? So that's what we're doing here. And I think that's it, y'all. Family, listen, you guys take care. Nicole, you got anything else?
Just I love y'all.
All right.
I love y'all.
All right. Well, that's it. That's all we have. Thank you.
I'm still answering questions from the chat.
All right. So I'll just leave up. I'll just have another song playing here and then we'll just keep it moving. All right. All right. So here we go. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be on here for another moment while she's answering some questions. Okay. All right, you guys, we're going to leave you off with Free from the Chains.
Time to let it show. I'm cutting ties, breaking free from the chains. No more drama, no more playing those mind games. I'm finding solace in the quiet nights, embracing solitude, finding my own light. Tonight I'm dancing alone, feeling the beat. No more crazy people bringing me to defeat. I'm falling in love with my own company, protecting my peace, finally feeling free. I used to keep them close, thought they were friends, but all they brought was chaos, driving me round the bend.